Good morning, Tortola. We are in the British Virgin Islands and this is Tortola. I can hear the cockerels already. Can you hear them? I didn't even open the door and I can hear the cockerels. Yes, and chickens. Like, cock-a-doodle-doo. So here we go. Here's Tortola. Sunrise just happened. We must be docked on the starboard side of the ship today because there is no gangway there. That water looks so beautiful. So, that backdrop is stunning. Actually, I might just leave that open a little bit. We'll have that warm air coming through. What are we up to today, Tom?
We are going on a boat. And getting thrown around in the sea.
We are. We're going on a rib ride. So it's going to be a big inflatable speedboat type thing. And we're going to get trapped around.
Yeah.
So we've got to meet the tour excursion people at 9 o'clock. It is currently 6:45. So I need to quickly jump up, get showered, dressed.
Go for a coffee first at Vistas.
You want to go to Vistas first?
We'll have breakfast, then we'll head out.
Okay, so we're going to Vistas first, then all the way down to Zenith, and then we're going to meet the port people at 9. I better hurry up then. Okay, see you in a bit, bye. The boat's coming home. Questionable selection of music they play on board, isn't it?
6 a.m.
Where are we going, Tom?
Vistas.
Which is?
Coffee.
On which deck?
6.
Yes. So we're currently on deck 12, we're going down to deck 6. Which one do you reckon it's going to be?
Do you think this one?
To be honest.
Harder deck 6.
So straight ahead of us we have the Oasis Spa, and to get to the coffee shop we have to walk through the Clarendon Art Gallery. If you've got a spare 15-20 grand, by all means buy a painting, or I'm sure you can pay in 3 with Klarna. On the left hand side you've got the Limelight Club, which is where we're going tonight to see Jenna Lee-James, and just up ahead of us now is Vista's coffee shop. So we came here nearly every morning, didn't we, Tom?
Absolutely loved it. One of my favourite places, and it's Costa Coffee, so really good quality coffee.
And so Vistas opens from 7 a.m. every day, so we were here most days at opening time, weren't we?
So after our morning coffee, we went up to deck 7, where we went to the Zenith restaurant for our morning breakfast.
So to get to Zenith, we decided to walk all the way along through the shops, which were currently closed, just to have a bit of an idea, see what was available, really.
Lots of watches there. I cheekily did ask Ashley if he would buy me one, but sadly, he didn't.
You've got one already, you don't need a new watch. No. You've got one already. So just past the shops here on deck 7, this is where you find the future crew sales desks, and just around the corner you've also got the trips and excursions desk as well.
For breakfast, I kept it simple and had granola, which was yummy.
And I'd gone for the full English breakfast, which, well, as you'll see in a moment, that bacon, I don't think they even cooked it. I like it a bit crispier than that. Here we're at Tom, we're off the ship. And we think we've just seen our rib boat pulling behind the other side of the marina, haven't we? Yes. Right. Let's walk out of the port here. Find out where we're going to go meet our rep. Tom, I think that's the boat we're going on.
Seats look funny, don't they?
What did you say?
Seats look funny.
Seats look funny. You ought to straddle them, I think.
Something.
Well, like riding like a horse. You put a leg either side of it. And you hold on for dear life with the handlebars. Yeah, oh. You thought there'd be belts? You thought there'd be lap bars and harnesses? Now you've got to hold on for dear life, Tom.
I have 17 seats here, but we only have 16 people today.
Okay.
So you guys can sit anywhere you want, except the one all the way to the front.
Yeah.
The BVI government made me put that seat in and I don't even get to use it. You can see that all these seats carry a life jacket on it. Just try and put one on once you get on. Just quick snap flex. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to get on. Today we have planned we're gonna go to Sandy Spit, a nice little island around the north side. Very beautiful there. Then we're gonna move around to Soggy Dollar Beach. When coming back on, this ladder will be out for you to get on, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the boat on the beach and get you guys up. The other place that we go to at Sandy Spit, one of this ladder or the other one on the other side is what you're gonna use to get back on the boat because it's super there. So let me show you how to get on. Once I get on.
Nice and calm, isn't it?
whole incredible. Screamable.
Where are we, Tom?
We are at
Our own little desert island.
Tortola.
I think it's called Sandy Cay, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a paradise dream.
Crystal blue.
Oh, you just look at that. Go on, Tom, run for it. We're at Gertrude's in Just.
Yes, we are. Pina colada in hand.
What do you think of Soggy Dollar Beach?
Love it.
It's nice, isn't it?
Beautiful.
This weather is just gorgeous.
I'm gonna go back.
We've enjoyed our drinks. We've enjoyed the view. And then in a minute we have to get back on the boat, have a bit of a rocky ride back to the ship, and then wash off all of this sea salt, have a nice shower. You going back on the boat? That's a house and a half, isn't it? Yeah. Woo! Oh! Hey! Good afternoon.
Hello, everyone.
We've just got back from our riverboat tour. Wow.
So good.
Worth every single penny. I think we paid like £97 each for it. And I'm glad we did it. It was incredible.
So yeah. So fun.
So like involved in the boat, there was 16 of us on the boat in total, all sat in like a 2x2 formation. And there was two big jet engines at the, well, jet engines, but like big motor engines at the back. Yeah. And we just hit all the waves, bumping up and down, a few woes and ahs, but and then we started off in this little like desert island, didn't we?
So pretty.
And it was something like you'd see out of a movie. It was incredible. So we had like a bit of time there, didn't we? Then we got back on the boat, and then we then went off again around the bay a bit more, and we went to this little beach where there was like a couple of bars there, had a few drinks, and then from there we got back on the boat, and this time they went full force for it coming back, didn't they?
It was fun though.
So yeah, all in all, I think it was, well, it's 12 o'clock now.
3 hours?
9 o'clock, yeah, so it was a 3-hour trip, so it was a good trip, and I feel, yeah, definitely worth the money that we spent on 100%. It. I don't know about you, but I feel a bit peckish now.
Time for lunch.
So I think we're gonna go to the buffet, aren't we? We're gonna go and check it out.
Been there yet, have we?
No, and also we both said we fancy something like a salad.
Salad,
so
yeah.
We've had a lot of heavy dinners, haven't we? So let's go to the buffet. So I've gone for a nice little salad with some roast chicken, some chimichurri. And what have you gone for your light lunch, Tom?
Chicken, salad, quiche, pork, some wrap thing, bit of a mix.
Not very the lightest of lunches, is it, for just a salad? Back again, aren't we, Tom? For another attempt at the individual quiz. Hopefully it'll be easier than last night's. I tell you what, these strawberry and elderflower spritzes are becoming my drink of the holiday. They're gorgeous. We've made a bit of a mistake, haven't we, Tom? There's no individual quiz today. We got ourselves already names and cabin numbers on the sheets, and there's no quiz. It's just me, you, and our strawberry and elderflower spritzes. Where have we ended up going, Tom? We've ordered some cocktails. We'll get drunk before dinner at this rate, won't we?
Yeah.
God, look at this beautiful time lapse as we're leaving Tortola. Honestly, Tortola has our hearts. It was a beautiful place, wasn't it, Tom?
Definitely one of our favourites, and we cannot wait to go back.
Wait, we're going back?
Maybe.
So after our drink in the Crow's Nest, we then head on down to Limelight Club for our reservation. We cannot wait to see Jenna Lee-James, can we, Tom?
Can't wait.
We were quite lucky. We managed to get a seat right near the front, so we must have been quite early in. And again, please do pause the menu to have a look to see what is available here. So how it works in the Limelight Club is that the waiter will come over and take your order for your starters, mains and dessert, all at the beginning of the night. Then they'll come over and serve your starters to begin with. Then they'll have a few songs, and then they do a bit of a Q&A session as well, don't they, Tom? Where you've got the opportunity to write down questions as well. Then they'll serve main and dessert, and then once they've cleared away all the plates for dessert, that's where the main show starts.
So here's Ashley with his bucket of wine, and before I started, we had this olive thing, which I didn't like at all.
I went for the gin and tonic cured salmon.
And I went for the ham hock, which I really enjoyed. It was actually really yummy.
today, isn't it? Hello, Charlotte. How are you?
Hello, Jenna. I'm very good. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Sun was shining today in Tortola. It was lovely.
I know, it was pretty gorgeous. You've actually got your lovely mum and dad on board, haven't you?
I have got mum and dad on board.
What did you do? Go for a little wander today?
We had a little potter just round into the port and had a smoothie. There you go, that was it. Had a smoothie and then got back on board.
Jenna's you've been in some amazing shows with some very high-profile producers. For example, like We Will Rock You, obviously. You've got Brian May, Roger, they're involved in that. Someone's asked, who have you been the most nervous to perform in front of and why? Because I imagine in your huge shows that you've done, there's probably been some big names in the audience. People come and watch the shows, don't they? Quite often.
Yeah, I mean, huge names in the audience. I think, oh gosh, I mean, I performed in front of so many people. Do you know, it's funny, I think probably the most nervous I get is when I've got family and friends in watching, because it's almost like I don't want to let them down. So I think that's more nerve-wracking than a celebrity or somebody else, because they're coming to see the show and enjoy everything. They're not specifically coming to see me. But I think when it's family and friends and you think, oh gosh, you're like, they've supported you all of your life and all your career, that you just do not want to let them down. So that's quite nerve-wracking, I think, when they're in.
For Maine, I went for the rack of lamb, which I absolutely adored, because, to be honest, we don't really have lamb much at home.
And I went for the fillet of beef, which again, I don't usually eat a lot of beef, and I really enjoyed it. For dessert, Ashley went for...
Well, we both went for the chocolate bomber.
The chocolate bomber, which was average, I would say. Not the best chocolate dessert I've ever had, but we both enjoyed it, and it went well. And to be fair, we were probably drunk by this point.
Probably, definitely.
Once again, Limelight, and I'm pleased to let you know that it is now showtime! Oh yes! Of course, you did meet her earlier on this evening. She is an exceptional lead vocalist and West End leading lady who starred in countless musicals, concerts and tours along the way in her wonderful career. She's here tonight with her exclusive Limelight show, so please welcome back your star for tonight. It's Jenna Lee-James!
bath. That was quite an intense day, you know, like, because you'll never feel more useless as a man watching the person you love give birth, okay? Because you're trying to be supportive, but you're just getting in the way, you know. And we did a water birth. Now, I don't know if you've seen a birthing pool before, but it looks like a big jacuzzi. No bubbles. Don't know why that feels important to the story, but it threw me off a wee bit, you know. 'Cause here's the thing with a jacuzzi: the bubbles is the only part that makes what you're doing acceptable, right? I don't know if you've been in a jacuzzi with your mates before, but when the bubbles go off, the panic to get them back on, as you're like, I can see all your legs now. Like, am I just having a bath with my pals? Is that what this is? Like, get the bubbles on, man. Now, it's weird. Now, I don't know why you can't have bubbles in a birthing pool. Maybe you end up with a fizzy baby. I have no idea, right? But my wife goes to step in the birthing pool, and right as she does that, a contraction hits. So she's like that. Ah! And I went, oh, is the water too hot? Let me tell you right now, they don't appreciate jokes when they're in labour, okay? Even the midwife didn't crack a smile. I was dying on my arse.
What's the matter, Tommy? You've had too much to drink. Oh, bless you. We have drank so much. So what do we do? After we got ready for the evening, we went to Brody's for 5 o'clock thinking that there'd be an individual quiz. Must have read the timetable wrong. And there wasn't a quiz. But we weren't the only people that thought that there was a quiz on, because there was a couple of other tables who had their stuff, didn't they? Like, they had the little answer sheets and pencils. So we had a couple of drinks in Brody's. So I had we both had the strawberry and white wine, strawberry and rosé spritzers, didn't we?
Yeah.
Then we trooted on down over to Anderson's bar on deck 6. Had a couple of pre-dinner drinkies in there as well, didn't we? I had a Mai Tai, and then you had the Dark and Stormy.
Yeah.
Then from there, we then decided to then go up to the Crow's Nest and watch Sail Away. So we had another couple of drinks up in the Crow's Nest.
Mm-hmm.
I had a passion fruit martini and a rhubarb Bellini. What did you have?
Baja Breeze and the Gimlet.
Just thinking, I wonder why we were slaughtered by the time we got to Limelight Club.
Yeah.
So we got to Limelight Club about 6:30. Show starts at 7. Sat down, and we saw Jenna Lee-James. Wow, incredible. If you don't know who she is, she was a leading West End lady. She's been in Cats. She went on tour with Hugh Jackman for the Greatest Showman tour. She played Elsa in Frozen. And where else did she say she'd been in? Oh, I can't remember. However, the vocals on her are incredible. But what do we drink in the Limelight Club, Tom?
Wine.
Lots and lots
Too much wine.
of wine. I think we both had about 4 large glasses of wine, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes. However, the show and the food was lovely.
Yeah, really good.
I really liked the lamb that I had. It was nice. It was beautiful. Nice to have it all. Something different to have a rack of lamb. Don't really have that at home, do we?
Yeah.
And then pudding was a bit. I wish I hadn't gone for it, to be honest. But then after the show, we then stayed on a bit. We watched the Limelights, which is the house band. And then after that, there was a comedian called Gareth Waugh. What do you think of Gareth?
It was good.
Yeah, it was funny. Although, there was one joke that he didn't finish, or I just didn't get it. I can't remember what it was.
We didn't get it.
Cheeky. He just changed the subject halfway through completely, and I was just like, oh, you're not going to give us the punchline? And then we come back up to our cabin, and we had a really sad letter in our little pigeonhole, didn't we?
Mm.
We'd booked to go jet skiing on the 15th in Antigua, and the little letter says, we're really sorry, we've had to cancel it because no one's booked on it. So we get a full refund, and they've given us 10% off for booking another trip, which makes it the same price as what it would be if you booked it pre-cruise. But that was the only thing we wanted to do in Antigua.
It's annoying, isn't it?
So we have to have a look at the thing on what to do. Well, hopefully we won't get any more sad letters come through like that.
If not.
But thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, give us a like, a follow, a subscribe. But thank you very much for watching. So after an hour and 20 minutes, our main